From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Good morning, Tampa Bay. I'm Jasmine Stiles. Greg D has your full weather forecast coming up. But first, here are your ABC Action News headlines. President Trump suggests he might hold a rally in Florida tomorrow. He said if his campaign has enough time to put it together, he wants to do it. This came out as the president phoned into Sean Hannity's show on Fox News. Hannity asked the president if he'd tested negative for COVID-19 or has he been tested at all since his positive test last week. The president said he would probably get tested sometime today. Meanwhile, there's a debate over the debates. Next Thursday's debate in Miami is still up in the air. The president says he will not do it if it's held virtually. It would mark exactly 2 weeks since he tested positive for COVID-19. The Trump campaign suggested postponing each of the remaining debates by a week, but Joe Biden isn't on board for that. He says the final debate should happen on October 22nd. Biden scheduling a town hall with voters next Thursday. That was when the second debate was supposed to happen. You can watch it right here on your ABC Action News station. And heads up, the COVID-19 testing site at Raymond James Stadium will be closed tomorrow. USF has a home football game. Hillsborough County officials say the site will be open this Sunday instead. You can check out the hours of every testing site in our area with an interactive map. You can even see if you need to make an appointment. We've posted it for you on abcactionnews.com/virus. New data shows a dramatic increase of COVID-19 scams, and it's costing Americans hundreds of thousands of dollars. Last month, more than 200,000 scams were reported to the Federal Trade Commission. Compare that to about 50,000 back in May. On average, victims lost about $300, but when you adjust the numbers for victims 80 years old and older, they lost an average of about $600. So now organizations are putting out tips to avoid falling for a scam.
My biggest tip is really to do your homework. If you receive any kind of communication that seems off, smells fishy, is too good to be true, like it probably is.
Also, if you fall victim to a scam, make sure you report it. That way you can help stop anyone else from falling for it. The Trinity Varsity Club in Newport Richey reopened just days after a depression forced it to close. That depression is more than 38 feet wide and 70 feet deep. But Pasco County officials say it's slowly stabilizing. That is a relief for the bar's owner, who just started to bounce back from COVID-19 restrictions. USF researchers are also investigating that depression. They're using 3D mapping technology to track its movements.
And Jasmine, as we head through the day today, get ready for a lot of heat. Our temperatures back in the low 90s with a heat index in the mid 90s. Your weekend forecast in our app.